You have a sizable amount of money to spend on this. First of all, do you look at US and you're a little bit jealous of AI, or do you think, look, it'll help the rest of the world?
Look, I think the US is right. They're saying this is very important, this is going to change the world, and we have to prioritize it together, invest in as a government policy. And I think this is a great wake-up call to Europe. I'm CEO of Prosus for 6 months, and many times we're trying to push to move faster, to do more, to innovate faster here, and the reaction is, have you checked the regulation, how you're reporting regulation? I think this is a great wake-up call to we European companies, Prosus is based in Europe, to think how we are going to really play to win and not to innovate in regulations.
So on AI, what do you expect for the Trump administration? How does that change the rest of the world?
Trump administration is saying, here in Davos last year, the big thing was how we can avoid AI to move too fast.
Yeah.
And Trump administration changed the narrative to we are going to move faster than everyone else. So I think it's time to the rest of the world. Obviously, there are risks in AI. In every new technology, there is risk. There is risks in airplanes, there is risks in cars, or in nuclear. But this technology that changed the world completely, you have to move to win. You have to move to be the first. And look, Europe was the leader in the world in 1500s, during the navigations, during the Industrial Revolution. That's where the welfare state of Europe came from, because Europe led the world in innovation. But right now, we are talking about how to regulate it more.
Right.
It's wrong, and I think we can do better. And companies like Prosus, we are a $150 billion company in technology based in Europe. We need to invest substantially more here to put Europe in this race and not to keep looking from outside.
Okay, so how much do you have to spend in Europe? And actually, do you want to create an infrastructure? Is it a kind of, Prosus managed base, or are you looking for other targets?
Definitely. The big thing on Prosus, since I'm CEO, is the ecosystem. We have 30,000 people only in the control of the companies of Prosus doing technology together all around the world. So our competitive advantage is innovation inside an ecosystem. My point is, our ecosystem in Europe is going to grow much more, and we are ready to invest. We have close to $20 billion to invest.
In Europe? 20 billion in Europe or worldwide?
We have almost $20 billion in cash in Prosus. Okay. We are based in Netherlands, and we look forward to invest close to our home.
What are you looking at that's close to your home? Is it specific markets, or is it a type of innovation technology?
We are looking to create the future in business that can connect to our ecosystem. So today we have a few businesses in Europe, for example, OLX or eMAG or Delivery Hero, but we want to invest in companies that we can connect to this ecosystem and move faster. Obviously, companies that can move faster in innovation and AI.
In the UK as well, or do you see the UK separate to the rest of Europe?
Oh, UK as well.
Are you in active negotiations? I mean, could we see a big deal quite soon?
Yes, over the last 6 months, I'm CEO just for 6 months. We invested a lot in India. We just made an IPO 2 months ago of Swiggy for $13 billion. We invest a lot in Latin America. We just bought a company like 3 weeks ago for $1.7 billion in the travel business in Brazil. And the reason we are doing that is because we believe we can put this company inside our ecosystem in Brazil and innovate faster in AI there. Said that, my priority is to do that here in companies that we can connect to our ecosystem too.
Do you think AI will actually be rolled out faster than we think? And what kind of AI? Because we talk about AI, but actually there's the ones that kind of reform the brain, and then there's the one that tells you how much you've run and how fast. Yeah,
but you just asked, are you actively negotiating? Yes, and we expect to invest soon. Much more in Europe. So we are doing many deals, and we are going to announce much more soon.
Wait, soon in like the next couple of weeks, or soon in the next year?
I think let's stop talking about years here in Europe. Weeks, months, we need to move faster, and that's what we want to do at Prosus.
Okay, give me a little bit more of what kind of company you're really looking at.
Better than that. As soon as we can talk it, I'm going to call you we talk more about that. Okay. But then, trying to run away from you, trying to know more, you asking me what kind of AI? We are talking about many people ask, what specific segments? AI is just like electricity. AI is just like smartphones. You are going to do your job better because of AI, and every single sector is going to run better because of AI. And if you are listening to us now and you think, not mine, then you are wrong, and you are going to lose market share. So there is opportunity to AI all around. That means, for example, digital AI workforce, how people are going to work more or have colleagues working with them that are digital colleagues. Or we talk about large commerce models that using AI to e-commerce, or AI in healthcare and education, what is critical to Europe, to all emerging markets. So many, many opportunities. And I want to reinforce, people keep focusing in the language models, and the
Yes,
3 or 4 companies doing that, most of them in US. There is 100 times more opportunity than that. This is the base. This is like the microchip. But we are going to build a whole industry and all segments leveraging on this technology to build new companies.
We need data centers. We need data centers. We need renewables. Do you want to be part of the infrastructure? And if so, how? I
think the focus of Prosus is to invest in the applications, not in the infrastructure. However, I think US inspired us yesterday, saying you can partner to be stronger and faster. So as I said, Prosus has close to $20 billion, and we are looking to partners that can invest more in infrastructure to invest together in big, strong European players on AI.
Your largest shareholder is China's Tencent. How do you expect the US-China relationship to be there?
My largest participation.
Participation,
yeah. I have, we have around $100 billion in Tencent.
Yeah.
Tencent is the #1 company in China. It's the #1 company in a very big market. Yeah. So, and with very good fundamentals. Yeah. So,
but do you worry about the US and China going at each other?
I worry because they are going against each other. I think Prosus Play is not China. Prosus Play is a shareholder of a Chinese company. What is good, because it's a good company, but our companies where we invest and where we want to grow is in Europe, India, Latin America, Africa, and that's where we are investing.
Would you buy TikTok?
Not for us, but wish luck for US and China on these negotiations.
Is there going to be a lot of social media play again? Are there going to be, could you build an app where you also have payment system? Is this, something that you could be looking at for Europe?
Definitely, we are doing that today in Brazil. We have a very big food delivery business there, and when we integrate with a travel business, as we just said, we are looking for how is the future of the assistant for the customers. It's not only an app, but there are assistants that can supply all kind of service to the customers. So we are already doing that in a few markets, and hopefully we can do that in Europe too.
Who's the most impressive person on AI that you've met here in Davos?
I think it's great to hear from OpenAI, obviously, but also from Google. I think last year we had they were talking about the monopoly of NVIDIA. Also, last year we had the monopoly of OpenAI because they were so much ahead. But I think today it's a different play. Obviously, OpenAI is amazing, but we have other 5 players doing amazing basic models. What is great for the market? We have opportunity to use many players to innovate on top of that. So I met many of them here, and I'm super excited to partner with them all.